We are told that if we work hard for 40 years, a golden paradise is waiting for us at the end. But it's a math trap. The traditional blueprint for retirement is completely broken. If you look at the millions entering their 60s today, you'll find most cannot afford to stop working. When you buy into the standard model, you're trading your highest energy years for a future promise. Because of modern economic decay, your fixed retirement fund is actively losing power behind your back. The industrial system is legally engineered to extract your prime years and return a devalued currency. To understand how we got trapped on this multi-decade treadmill, we have to look at where this blueprint came from. What you think of as a normal retirement age was invented in the industrial era when life expectancy was lower. An illusion explicitly designed to keep you trading your real physical vitality for a volatile ledger. It is a psychological construct keeping millions compliant inside a matrix of delayed gratification. But if you look closer at how inflation treats paper savings over 40 years, the true deception reveals itself. Let's uncover exactly how this retirement scam controls your entire life timeline. Imagine walking into an office and automatically locking away 10% of your earnings for 40 years. Under modern financial rules, central authorities actively dilute the total value of that currency supply. The actual real-world purchasing power of your saved money is a tiny fraction of what it is today. Now check the historical math. Paper numbers go up, but what those numbers can actually buy goes straight down. Out of nowhere, the system has effectively created an economic environment where savers are losers. This process repeats across every decade, over and over through the entire global labor market. Your initial dream of peace multiplies into decades of high-stress institutional dependence. This isn't an accidental policy glitch, it is the fundamental framework of modern paper asset management. A hidden inflation tax running fast behind your daily commercial checking accounts. The physical capacity to enjoy life has been completely replaced by abstract digital ledger promises. But what happens when ordinary workers refuse to trade their prime physical years for paper promises? That is when the true emptiness of this massive retirement system is fully exposed. Historically, retirement was a short rest. Today, the masses enter old age facing heavy medical and living costs. The HR department says benefits, the brochure looks bright, but your sovereign timeline is no longer yours. Because modern employment structures are institutions built entirely on a foundation of rented human energy. Once your physical vitality breaks down, the illusion of your corporate retirement paradise evaporates. To fuel this, corporate systems stepped in to create an illusion of safety that keeps you compliant today. They promise you can enjoy freedom later by trading away your ages 20 through 50 right now. But their corporate solution to your financial insecurity is the exact mechanism that locks you into the treadmill. By raising the legal retirement age to protect institutional balance sheets, they dilute your freedom. Every extra year you spend waiting makes your actual remaining lifetime worth less. The retirement mirage isn't an accident, it's a deliberate feature of the industrial design. A feature explicitly engineered to keep you working fast while keeping your personal asset ownership low. Let us follow where your invested retirement capital actually goes after it leaves your paycheck. This brings us to the silent thief that operates directly in broad daylight using your desire for safety. The cost of retirement isn't just a natural reflection of stock market indices or mutual fund growth. It is the direct conversion of your peak physiological years into institutional investment capital. You work harder and longer, but your paper retirement balances purchase zero real sovereignty each year. Hoarding paper promises in a legacy fund is like filling a vault that has holes in the floor. Your physical energy is a depreciating asset, and the current corporate system actively drains it. The purchasing power of currency decays faster than traditional index funds can safely compound. True geographic and chronological independence shoots far out of reach for ordinary workers who wait, because the finish line keeps moving forward every time you sign a new multi-year employment extension. But who actually benefits from this delayed gratification labor loop? The closer you sit to the point of hard asset ownership, the more leverage you hold over other people's time. The system is structurally wired to funnel capital upward away from those waiting for age 65. This dynamic creates what economists and psychologists call the compliance trap. Those who build real freedom acquire cash-flowing assets long before they ever think about conventional retirement. By the time a standard government or corporate pension trickles down to your bank account, the elite have already changed the inflation parameters, leaving you with less real-world autonomy. It acts as a hidden, unlegislated tax on compliance that you willingly volunteer your best years to pay. A tax explicitly designed to keep you working on the industrial treadmill indefinitely. To break free, you must completely stop playing their rigged multi-decade time exchange game. You must shift your focus away from hoarding restricted, non-liquid retirement numbers inside an institutional vault. True freedom is built by holding liquid hard assets that cannot be locked down by age legislation. Assets that stand entirely outside the control of any centralized employment or regulatory authority. This simple strategy is how modern sovereign professionals protect their time from generational decay. Now, let's look at the final steps to secure your personal exit plan from the retirement scam. True freedom isn't the restricted balance you can only touch at age 65. It's owning assets that buy back your hours right now. Stop saving in a system designed to lease your best years while returning a devalued remainder. Start building things that last. Convert your vulnerable employment income into cash-flowing machinery that retains utility today. Invest in scalable businesses, cash-flowing digital properties, or sovereign high-yield infrastructure. The absolute best hedge against the rigged retirement timeline is your ability to generate independent cash flow. Develop expertise that allows you to buy back your calendar years rather than saving paper tokens. Opt out of the psychological trap of letting an HR department dictate when your life is allowed to start. Build independent networks that value immediate chronological sovereignty over long-term institutional promises. The retirement scam only holds power over your life if you continue to trade your peak energy for it. Take back control of your financial destiny, your labor, and your precious time. The door to financial freedom is wide open once you see through the illusion. Subscribe to Knox to see the system clearly and start building real wealth today.